Okay, thank you very much, Theo. I'm very happy to give this presentation as an introduction to the EuroCC project, by which the Computation-Based Science and Technology Research Center of the Cyprus Institute has become the National Competence Center for Cyprus in HPC. So let me begin by saying a few words about CaSToRC. CaSToRC is one of the 4 research centers of the Cyprus Institute that is tasked with research and education in computational-based themes, as well as in the provision of computational resources and know-how for the user communities of Cyprus. So its mission is dual, both to do research and education, but also to provide support and infrastructure for the wider user communities in Cyprus, and hence its role as the National Competence Center in HPC. So as I said, the government of Cyprus has designated CaSToRC to be serving the national needs in HPC of Cyprus within this project, EuroCC. And the idea is to promote the utilization of high-performance computing, simulation, and data science, and also serve the needs for the applications coming from the various sections of society, namely academic research, government, and industry. Now I have to figure out how to go forward. Now, what is HPC joint undertaking? This is the umbrella under which EuroCC has been run. And here on the map, I'm showing you the countries that are participated. These are shown in red here. There are 33 countries participating in the EuroHPC joint undertaking. And the overall goals of this big European project is to promote pan-European actions so that Europe can be a leader in scientific discovery and innovation. So EuroHPC, it's an umbrella for various actions. One is to provide infrastructure, so supercomputers across Europe, which will be shared among all the member states that are participating. The second is to actually develop exascale technologies in Europe, so not to rely anymore on American market, but develop its own chip for exascale. And the third are supporting actions in order that European scientists and industry make use of this hardware that is being prepared. Now, we know that in the upcoming budget, between 21 and 2033, the ambition at least is that the European EuroHPC joint undertaking will receive about 8 billion euros for the various actions that I just listed. So this is a lot of money, and we would like Cyprus to benefit from this investment on the European level. Now, what has been done so far is that EuroHPC has funded partly 5 petaflop machines. And I'm showing here in black the countries that are hosting these petascale machines. The Czech Republic, Bulgaria, Luxembourg, Slovenia, and Portugal. I mean, Luxembourg, you probably is not very visible. It's this dot here if you see my cursor. So these are the 5 countries that are building now 5 petaflops machines. These will be open to the member states on a partial time. The contribution that the Euro HPC has financed, namely 35% of the resources. And the rest will be, of course, for national usage. Now we have another major development, namely 3 pre-exascale machines were awarded. One in Finland, one in Spain, and one in Italy. These are shown in the blue color. And these will be in the tens of petaflops and actually in the hundreds of petaflops. So this will provide actually the most powerful computers in the world for European scientists and industry. So this is very exciting development. So as member states in this Euro HPC joint undertaking, we will be able to use these leadership computers that are being developed. And of course, the next step will be the financing of 2 exascale machines, partly using European technology. So this will probably happen in the next couple of years. We don't know the sites yet, but you can sort of guess. Probably these are going to be in Germany and in France. And again, this will be the most powerful machines in the world. And we will, as member states, have access to these machines. Okay, so this is one of the actions that I told you. The first action, funding pan-European infrastructure. The second action, the first and the second was covered previously. The third pillar would be to provide support actions so that the users now have the know-how to make use of this pan-European infrastructure. So the EuroCC project falls under the third pillar, namely to build the capacity and the know-how in each member country so that the local user communities can compete on the European scale for resources. So this is a task of the competence centers that are created in each country. And the national competence centers, as I said, there are 33 of them, 1 in each country that participates, and they are coordinated by a computational center in Germany, HLRS. They are the coordinators of the whole EuroCC project. And as I mentioned, CaSToRC is acting as a national competence center for Cyprus. And this is why you are holding this meeting today as part of this mission. Now, every competence center will target its own local user communities to offer HPC support and services. And the goals, of course, are to enable scientific excellence, innovation, improve government efficiency, and raise awareness in society for the usefulness of this pan-European infrastructure, because in the end of the day is taxpayers' money that is supporting, of course, all these activities and infrastructures. So our task here is to help our communities in Cyprus to make the best use of these investments, because Cyprus pays in the new framework program. And part of this money comes back in order to be able to have this knowledge locally and have our researchers being able to utilize this infrastructure. Okay, so this is a summary of the activities under the EuroCC project, and I already went through them. So this is summarizing what we are aiming for. Of course, the first goal is to raise awareness, so people join us and learn how to use these technologies. And we have devised a training program to help the users in learning how to use HPC. We have also opened our machines for external usage. And we have an open call currently to have resources on our computational infrastructure locally. We offer consultancy for technology transfer and business development. So companies can contact us and we will provide personnel to help them access the infrastructure. And then a step further, if companies are interested in specific projects, we can co-develop them together. So our personnel together with their personnel can sit and develop the codes in order that they scale better on these machines. We do this for academic groups, we do this for industry, and we offer internships and hire people in order to work together to do a co-development. And then we have advanced user support. These are the very advanced people that we have at CaSToRC in order to help other groups be competitive on the European scale because our local resources are no match to the big resources we can access on the European infrastructure. But in order to do that, you need to have the knowledge to scale on these machines. So the end goal, of course, is to enhance competitiveness in research and innovation and access to pan-European resources, which are 100 times more than Cyprus can offer. And to do that, we need to be competitive on the European level. So that's why the arrow is going from left to right. This is the end goal, to have our communities be competitive with the other communities across Europe. Okay, so these are the key people with whom you can get in touch to provide the know-how. I'm listing them here with their emails. Jacob Fingerat leads the academic user support. Kyriakos Hatzigiannakou leads the industrial and government users. And Christos Christodoulou is the person that scopes the industry sector in order to find appropriate projects that we can support and which can benefit from HPC resources. So thank you very much for your attention. I have to acknowledge support here, both from the European Union, as well as from the Ministry of Research, Innovation and Digital Policy, and our national funding agency, RIF, because they are co-funding this project together with the European Commission. Okay, if there are some questions, please go ahead.
So if somebody can raise their hands if they have any questions for Professor Alexandrou, please. I don't see any, so thank you, Professor Alexandrou, for the introduction.
By the way, Stelios, there are 3 people waiting.
Okay, yes, sorry.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.